now we're in downtown San Antonio, just getting solicited left and right on the streets. And we have to be very specific with what we're shooting. The hotel is right over there. I just want a single push-in shot during the day, because by the time we come back here again, it's gonna be nighttime, so this is the only time we can get an exterior. This is actually the first wedding that I'm shooting with the Mavic. This is my stank face. All right, so I just want a dead-on shot. That's gonna look the best. And for something like this, you wanna be pretty low. So we have these buildings in the way, but we gotta make it work because we actually don't have that much space. People think you wanna go super, super high for drone shots, but sometimes, especially if you're doing a building, start low, go low. So we are at 57%. I definitely want to keep enough power for that ceremony location, because that's definitely going to be the best spot for drone stuff. So. Don't you dare rack focus from those apples. All I asked was that I get one rack focus apple shot. Matt delivered. Bought this in New York. This came all the way from New York. I don't know why I did that.
Does it have to be Nestle water?
No. And this is new. So this is the Edelkrone wing. And we're testing this today. It's got just a single latch right there. And as you can see, super simple, yet the most complicated thing I've ever seen in my life.
I call this shot dangling chandelier.
So we are testing a new profile. So a lot of people brought up this, what is it? The Canon Pro, Sony Pro Canon log footage, I don't know. It's like 15 bucks. Supposedly it's much warmer. Gets rid of the problems that a lot of the autofocus has, which is what I run a lot. I use autofocus a lot for this camera. Unless it looks bad, then I change it. But it's nice to know that I have a much more warm, less yellow, and it's pretty good straight out of camera, but I could see a little bit of tweaking as far as giving it like a film curve a little bit. So I'm happy with it so far. We'll see. Pro tip. I like to get there a little. It is important that you don't get super early, because that can be awkward. But at this point, I know we will need all the time we can get. So I'm probably like 7 minutes early. Okay. Yeah. Hi! McGregor! All right, party starts. Hello! Hi, how are you? Hi. Nice to see you.
Oh my gosh, good to see you.
I'm excited.
How was your flight?
Great.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Everyone, this is Matt. Creeping.
Hi, Matt.
Technically, it's working. So I just need to time that up with motion. Windows will always be dirty. We will never have a clean window. This is what I call the interstellar shot, where it's just like kind of handheld, moving with the dust on the shelf. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
It's actually kind of bright in here.
Yeah, much brighter now. Yes. I would like it to be lower, but this is what we got. Much better. So the overcast is okay for stuff like this because it gives us some good light coming through the window. Nice and soft, and doesn't really change that much. But it looks like just a gray blob outside through the window. Like it looks like a Stephen King The Fog movie, so it's one of the downsides. It's what's happening outside the frame, okay? That's what matters. The dancing, the tickling, you don't even know until Matt does his beat. I can't even. Because I'm shooting at 60p, I keep forgetting that the shutter should be 1/60th at least. So that's different.
Otherwise, you're gonna get some of that nice, awful blur.
They're like the ring bearers, you know?
Chase a ball.
What floor is your room on? So use the same one you did for the brushwork. We're gonna go change.
Can I steal you for a minute? Come over here. So you're just gonna come over to like your dress right here.
Touch it.
And kind of, yeah, just. And then we'll have you end by coming down and just picking up the shoes and walking away, okay? So I'll let you know. You can start over there. All right, so let's have you step off to the side just a little bit more. And now bend down, grab the shoes, and then dip, okay?
This is the BTS of the BTS of the.
I'm gonna make this as awkward for you guys as possible. It's 140.
Things for you to know about Craig. He is actually taller than you all think that he is.
I'm gonna overexpose you on purpose.
That's good. Make me glow, Craig.
You can actually pull focus with this. All right, I'm gonna bring it back. It really does fly easier. I think I have more control over this. Like the Phantom just felt like a drone. This actually feels like a racing drone. Like, look at that. It's like a fucking X-Wing. How's it going, man? Nice to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Okay. So you're gonna be sitting. So let's put this in a jacket.
Okay, perfect.
Podium. So anyone speaking here, which it might be readings, and then usually the priest actually talks here a lot. So that'll be good right there. Just kind of hide it as much as possible. And it's on. Nice to meet you. Would you mind if I put this on you to record the audio for the video?
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have a pocket? So do you have a pocket for this to go into?
Just in my pocket.
And then this will be fed up to right here underneath.
Then I don't have to monkey with this at all, do I?
No, you don't have to worry about this at all. So it might actually be easier if you just drop that over top here. Awesome. Is that good? You're Usher, right?
Yes.
Just man your post, ignore me, be boss, do your thing. And I'm gonna be shooting here once she gets here. So like, as long as you're not in my frame, you know, you'd like, even if you have to duck into that little room, like just.
I welcome Sarah and Stephen. Welcome your both. The wedding party, relatives, friends. We have just witnessed a profound mystery of men who have exchanged their vows. The church always recognizes this with their approval with an applause. So let us invite you to applaud as Sarah and Stephen have exchanged their vows. Lord Jesus Christ, you said you are apostle, peace I leave you, my peace I give you. Look not upon our sins, but upon the faith of your church, and graciously grant her peace and unity in accordance with your will, who live and reign forever and ever.
How did it go?
done. It was a little rough at first, but we got what we needed. Lots of reactions, lots of good light up there too, I was surprised. And a really difficult situation with the single aisle, but you know, luckily there was one photographer and he's super awesome, so we made it work. And swastikas.
Good every time. Every time.
It's like, think of it like photography. This is how quickly I can do this the wrong way. So just imagine if I'm doing it the right way. Whoa, if we were shooting 3D, that'd come right at you.
It was right there.
Ooh, this looks good. All right, we're going 16 people. I don't know if you're ready for this. We gotta go low.
Do as Craig says, not as he does. What do you mean more work?
To get a smooth, it's forward and back with every other slider. This is, you have to push this way and this way, and then you have to push this way. This is the new slider motion. Wait, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Wedding Film School.
1, 2, 3. All right, perfect.
Nailed it. This is like me mobile. Like, I'm ready to go. I could do a whole bride and groom session with this stuff. I don't know how quickly I could get to this because I haven't balanced it, but still. So we'll have you button your suit jacket, make sure that's all good. Do your cuffs and fix that, and then do your bow tie. I'll talk you through it. Okay. All right, let's start with the suit jacket. Button it up, yep.
Stabilization raising technique.
Yes, always in doubt. So take your hands off her back, but then go back to where you were and go for it. Bring them up.
Whoa.
You're married!
We're married!
Woo!
So it's gonna be a motion in. So you're gonna start like that, and then when I tell you, go for it, like go into how you were, okay? Go for it. Okay, so walk towards this line right here, okay? And go for it. It's getting dark, and it sucks not having any sunlight. There's no imagination, because like any angle works. You can't work with like, this angle looks better than that angle because of the light, so it's really, really tough. So a lot of it is directing, making up for that lack of depth in shadow and light, and making them do things, pulling out good moments, emotion. It's just tough, you know, tough.
So you're like a plant, you require the sun.
Me too.
To really creatively excel.
Yeah, a lot of people really hate, you know, they're like, oh, this is perfect lighting. But that's like when you're starting out, like it's easy to shoot soft, diffused everything. But the more you learn how to use the shapes, the shadows, contrast, instead of just depth of field with light. So where is your focus being pulled to because of the light? No, that's better. So we get none of that, but there's nothing we can do about this. So we made the best of what we could. Cocktail hour just started, so we have an hour before people come in, hopefully. There's a couple things outside to shoot. Exterior should be set, but they turned on a bunch of lights on the trees outside, so we may try to do something with that. But for now, gotta pee.
You're gonna put the light up here.
Yeah, it's not very often that we have second floor lighting. And it really depends on where, you know, the toasts will be happening and the dancing will be happening, but obviously, boom, burp. Just wanted to cover pretty much most of the dance floor.
Here's Craig attempting to shoot. Craig forgot his camera, but he has a beer, so he's attempting to properly shoot just like that. Please hold it up like a spyglass and spill beer on yourself.
So, Matt Johnson. Who are you? Who is Matt? I want a full expose. Who is Matt?
I'm still asking myself that exact question. Let's be honest here. That's why I have a website with that question. And no one has actually told me yet. That's the problem. I think the second round of toasts were very well lit. Those were really good. First round, didn't have all the lights up. Second round, that's good. So even if you use the audio from the first toast, just show the person from the second toast. It doesn't matter if the lips sync up and it was actually a woman.
From the second one.
There you go. There you go. That'll do it. Is Craig Adams a good boss? That's another interesting thing to talk about. It's definitely wedding film school, meaning he's kind of, you know, like an ornery teacher, and he's going to have attitude and a lot of sass. He may cuss you out in the background whenever you think. He only brings his water from New York. He refuses to drink anything from Texas. I was worried he was going to bring like granola bars, like New York granola bars, and only eat them. Like, I don't want to eat regular food. Craig is going to grow a beard. That's what he told me. He said, Matt, you've inspired me, and I want more facial hair in my life.
Listen, film school. Here, educate you.
Shoot. Edit. That's the commercial. We should have just been doing commercials all day, like wedding film school.
Wedding.
So we had beautiful natural light. We had a lot of awesome scenery, even though there wasn't much sunlight outside. We got some cool outside stuff, I think. We did some really good directing, and you know, I just got what I needed, especially because there was one photographer. That was easier. But it's just tough by myself, you know. Luckily, I had Matt to help me a lot more towards the reception, so I think we totally killed that. That was fine. Usually I'd have a third camera for like reactions and stuff, but it all looks good. I'm set. The Edelkrone slider is smaller than the other one, but honestly, the other one is so simple because you just move left, right. This one, there's so much involved, and you have to focus every single time. And we'll see in the editing if they actually turned out okay, but I don't think they're like as smooth, like as far as one speed. I think they go fast, slow, they're jerky. So we'll see. Want me to eat one of these apples?
They're real.
Do you think they're real?
I don't know.
It's delicious. Wedding film school. Fucking eat the apple.